the Word of Life mural that some call Touchdown Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duggar. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Power ahead. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State was able to come away with the win as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick strike complete. Rams in with the stiff arm. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pulls and fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Handoff from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll run play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Illinois now staring at a third and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off play action on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Makes a connection. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Finds his man. It's Cherry. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows when to bring it. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Under fire, and he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Man, I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The give on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Duggar. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home, they knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking left. It's caught. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in a bunch formation. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Delivers the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They'll go with the quick touch pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going right to work up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illini.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Unloads quickly. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. from the gun, running back on the move. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The hand to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Duggar.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Got him downfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Touchdown, Illinois! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. Thrust that arm out.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Duggar. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They can really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it will be a 61-yard attempt. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Hands it off. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They take the lead here in overtime. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle, it's Wells. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. It's complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And right down the middle. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got it behind the line. It's Wells. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Snags it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. Oh, man, what a shot that quarterback took.
You definitely don't want to take many of those shots. I know the result was really good, but you don't want to get rocked and socked, and you definitely don't want your head to go.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. They're going to run it. They cannot convert. A defensive stop will end it in a 2-point victory in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.